ago, when I was still living with my parents, I was flipping through an advertisement and I was flipping through a magazine and saw an advertisement with an interesting quote. It said, what if kids dreamed of being farmers but settled for being astronauts? My first thought was, what a foolish statement. An astronaut is such a pristine, noble occupation. But the more I thought about it, the more I could see how much I'm living proof of that dream. There are around 500 people in this room. Please stand if you've ever dreamed of being a farmer.
I've been a dreamer.
Okay, now please stay standing when you receive a majority of your income through production agriculture. According to the American Farm Bureau, only 15% of people in the United States have career-related agriculture, and less than 2% of the population are in production agriculture. So what if kids really did dream of being farmers, but settled for being astronauts? Thank you. Please be seated. It was exactly 2 years ago that I was elected chair of the YFA committee, and I was immediately petrified of this speech. Over the past few months, I've continuously gone back and forth about what I should talk about. 2016 hasn't been a fun year in agriculture, especially for us in dairy. Please be sure to ask the wait staff for milk and use as much half and half as you can. We need to move product. Our milk checks have been around 2/3 of what they were in 2014. The everyday stress of dairying, plus the reduced profits, has made this a hard year for me to take time away from the farm and juggle the responsibilities of YFA chair. All of these struggles have made me really wonder, is this really my dream? Tonight I can tell you that yes, being the chair of the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Young Farmer and Agriculturist Committee and being a dairy farmer are truly dreams come true. Dreams mean different things to different people. I've had a lot of dreams about our registered Jersey herd. There's been an abundance of people that have helped me get to where our herd is today. In 2013, our cow Jordan was honored with Wisconsin Cow of the Year, and our family met with Governor Scott Walker. People from all over the world have used semen from our bulls that we raised and purchased females and embryos from our cows and have come from near and far to tour our family's farm. We get to show off how comfortable our cows are in their sand-bedded free stalls, and occasionally a friendly one will let you take a selfie with her. I'm also guilty of taking multiple photos at sunset. When I finish a farm tour or look back through these photos, I am reminded that I am living a dream come true. Another dream of mine is helping give the next generation of agriculturalists the same opportunities or more that I had growing up. I enjoy coaching 4-H members and believe it's important to donate time and accompany them to state and national competitions. Within agriculture, we weather the storms and look for a bright future ahead. These young 4-H and FFA members are our bright future and will reap the seeds that we help them sow. The last 3 years have been a whirlwind and really a dream come true. Teresa and I have traveled through multiple states with our daughter Ziva, and she got to take our first plane ride when we attended the AFPF annual meeting in Orlando. I didn't have my first plane ride until I was 17, and Teresa didn't fly until she was almost 19. Our almost 2-year-old daughter Ziva spent her time on our trip to Kansas City trying to find a girlfriend for Uncle Brian. We spent our time on the trip meeting with other young farmers and agriculturalists who shared this passion of agriculture and for Farm Bureau. I should take note, Ziva still hasn't found a girlfriend for Uncle Brian, so if you're interested, he's still taking applications. I was able to visit Washington, D.C. twice this year, where I took a lot of selfies and took pictures of others taking selfies. I had the privilege of telling our Senator, Ron Johnson, about the importance of immigration to agriculture and the American food supply. Most importantly, though, I got to see a group of 35 young farmer and agriculturist members share their stories too. We are lucky to have such hardworking and passionate members in this organization, and I dream that someday my kids will be able to open the same doors that I have opened. Sometimes your biggest dreams come true to you in the strangest places, and sometimes you just need a nap. It's exhausting reviewing how many great things we've done, how many great things were accomplished this year. I would not have been able to fulfill my dreams without the help of the YFA Committee. This committee continues to develop resources and plan activities to fit the needs of all of you. They are living the dream. They all are living the dream of being a voice for young leaders, just as I am. We all know of Martin Luther King Jr.'s "I Have a Dream" speech. Luckily, our dreams differ, or we would all be fighting each other for the same thing. I have a dream to continue my success as a farmer. I have a dream to empower young people to join the agricultural community. I have a dream that someday, we in the agriculture community won't be such a small group and more than 15% will be involved in agriculture. These are all my dreams. What are yours? Make a plan and follow your dreams. Farm Bureau gives you many paths and can help you make them happen. You just have to take the step forward. Tonight, make a SMART goal. If you haven't heard of SMART goals, there are multiple variations. These goals can be measured, are meaningful, attainable, realistic, and timely. Or anything you can see on the screen, just Google it. I challenge you to take your goals and create your own SMART action plan. Maybe your dream is to be a farmer, a better advocate for agriculture, or to start your own value-added business. Maybe you want to take on a role as a board member in your county farm bureau, or stand right here in this spot as the Young Farmer and Agriculturalist Chair, or build your leadership skills through the Leadership Institute. You are the future of our organization, and your voice is being heard. Make it happen. Your Farm Bureau family will support you. Speaking of support systems, I'd like to thank my family, the entire YFA Committee, President Jim Holt and the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Board of Directors, and the awesome WFBF staff. It's been an amazing year, and I wouldn't have been successful without each and every one of you. Justin Jensen, my Utah State professor, left me with this quote on the last day of college. Live for 10 years like most people won't, and you can live the rest of your life like most people can't. Just like a sunrise starts a new day and a stalk of corn begins with a seed, dreams have to start somewhere. Why not right now? Thank you.